Hello students, as you all know that tomorrow you are going to have your first online test on your first chapter, that is Finn McColl and the Giant's Causeway. That's why today I am going to give you an revision class on this chapter. So while going to do so, at first let me give you an overall summary of the story once again. So the story tells us about a great Irish giant whose name was Finn McColl. He was very strong and tall, and he had only one enemy, that is the Scottish giants. He thought that if he can defeat the Scottish giants, then one day he will become the most powerful giant in the world. That's why he built a causeway from Scotland to from Ireland to Scotland, and after designing it, one day he shouted a challenge to the Scottish giant Benandonner. But as soon as he saw the Benandonner, he realized that he had done a mistake, because he was much more bigger than what he had imagined about Benandonner. Finn became frightened after watching him, and he ran back to his house. When Una, his wife, saw him in such a frightened state, she asked what happened, and he told her about Benandonner, who was chasing him. Then Una came up with an idea. She told Finn to put on baby clothes and baby bonnet and lie down with a milk bottle in his mouth. She then covered him with a couple of sheets. After some time, she heard the loud knock at her door, and when she opened it, she saw Benandonner right in front of her. When Benandonner asked about Finn, she told that Finn has gone out and he may reach the house at any time. That's why she invited Benandonner to come inside her house. While going inside, Una told Benandonner to put his spear next to Finn's, and the giant became surprised as the spear of Finn was very huge, feathery, with some pointed stone on the top. Then Una told him that Finn will be late for the meal, and let her make Finn's favorite cake for him. Then, in order to find out his strength, Una told him to change the direction of their house. And Benandonner, without wasting time, he just went outside and turned the direction of their house with his forefinger. Una became shocked, but she remained calm. Then, after some time, she told Benandonner that the cake is ready, but there is no water in the house to wash the hands. That's why she asked him to crack the nearby mountain and get some water from there. And Benandonner did the same. He touched the mountain with his forefinger, and then the mountain split in the middle, and the water gushed out of it. Then Una realized that his finger are his mainly the forefinger is his strength. Then she served the cake to Benandonner. And students, Una baked the cake with some iron griddle pressed inside it. And when Benandonner bit it, some of his front teeth broke down. And he asked her angrily what kind of cake is it. Then Una told him that Finn relishes it. He likes it a lot, and he says that these cakes are as soft as butter. And our baby also eat the cakes very gently. Then Una told her that, do you like to see our baby? Then Benandonner agreed to her proposal. She went inside the house and saw a baby lying on a bed, peeping out a huge sheet like a dress and bonnet, and was having milk from the bottle. The Luna told him that their baby is as strong as the father, that is Finn, and you can put your finger inside his mouth to see how much his teeth are strong. And then Banner put his finger into Finn's mouth. As soon as he done this, Finn bite his forefinger, and Banner screamed loudly that he had been cheated. But now, as Banner's main strength was his forefinger and it had been bitten off, now his all strength has gone. That's why Banner ran out of his house as well as Ireland. Then Finn thanked his clever wife, and while Banner was fleeing from Ireland, Finn McColl scooped a huge clod of earth and flung it at Banner. But the clod missed its shot and it landed in the middle of the Irish Sea, and it made the great Isle of Man. In this way, the giants tore up the giant's causeway and leaving it only ragged ends at both the shores. So students, this is the story. I hope that you have understood it once again. Now come to the textual question answers. Student, I have already given you the textual question answers, but don't you think that you have to learn all the question answers? Just only prepare with the story, because as it is only 1 mark question or multiple choice question, then only small questions will come. Then comes the textual grammar. So the main grammar is noun, and we have already discussed it. So the noun refers to the names of things, persons or places, animals or ideas. Say for example, Rahul is riding a bicycle. Here Rahul and bicycle are the nouns. Now come to the types of noun. At first is abstract noun. Abstract noun refers to the name of quality, feeling or ideas that we can never touch, see, taste anything, but we can feel only. Say for example, this is an interesting story. Here interesting is the abstract noun. Now the concrete noun. The nouns which can be seen, touched, heard, tasted or smelled are the concrete nouns. Say for example, the girl is dancing. Here the girl is the noun which is a concrete one. Next one, here I have enlisted 2 examples. I have a red gown, and the next one is I prefer tea to coffee. Here number 1, the red gown, you can count it. But in the next one, tea or coffee, these are liquid form and we can't count it. That's why these are the next 2 kinds of noun which are countable and uncountable noun. So number 1 is the nouns that can be counted are called countable nouns, and number 2 is the nouns which cannot be counted are uncountable nouns. Now comes the next textual grammar, and that is simile. So students, what is a simile? A simile is a comparison between 2 things using the word as or like. Say for example, he was tall as the oaks. So here student, here we have made comparison between 2 things, that is he and the oaks, by using the word as. That's why we have used the simile. So student, I hope that you have well revised the contents that has been included in the first chapter, and I wish you luck for tomorrow's exam. And this is the end of our today's revision class. Thank you so much.